Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and if you're an OG subscriber, thank you guys so much for tuning back in. So today's video, I'm super excited to bring to you all because these are like one of my favorite videos to actually watch, and I don't get to do these much on my channel because we focus on a lot of fashion and affordable fashion on my channel. But you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I do dibble and dabble into luxury goods a little bit, you know, not excessively. But I do have a luxury haul today, and I'm also going to be sharing with you some of the things that I'm loving that are on the higher end side. So if you're not really a fan of like high-end items or luxury, you may want to go ahead and click off of this video and check out some of my other affordable fashion videos. They'll be amazing for you. But today we're going to be talking a little bit about some expensive items that I've acquired. So if you're interested, then stick around. Okay guys, so I actually want to start off with my jewelry. These are some of the pieces that I've been loving and some new pieces that I've acquired. So a lot of you guys always ask about this ankh, and this is a solid gold piece. I got this from an African jewelry store. I could not think of the name of it, but you can probably get one of these made. If I find anything, I'll definitely link it in the description box below for you guys. But I really did want to invest in something real gold, and I really love this piece. It's dainty enough, but it's still, you know, edgy, because some people would think a dainty piece would be like a little heart or a cross, but I chose an ankh, you know what I'm saying? So this is that, and you guys ask about it all the time. The other thing I want to show you guys are these hoops. Now these are from a brand by the name of Ana Luisa, and I'm loving the brand right now. They do sell fine gold jewelry and silver, and they also sell fine gold plated jewelry. So they are able to offer you fine jewelry pieces at an affordable cost, and they use 100% recycled pieces, you know what I'm saying? So this is a pair of hoops that I chose. These are the Tia large hoops, and these are fine gold plated, and they are $50, you guys, and it's a really good deal. I love the little opening here, very 90s, and it's really hard to find a large hoop in, you know, real gold or fine gold plated. So I was super excited to find these. They're very thick, and I love that look, but they're not heavy at all, and they're very easy to put on. They just have like a, you know, regular earring gold back, and you guys know I have claws, so these are super easy to put on, and I love them so much. I would highly recommend them, especially if you are tired of repurchasing your hoops from Forever 21 or, you know, those lower end stores where you have to just keep buying them by the pack. I mean, I love those too for like my huge hoops, but I think these are beautiful for every day. They're appropriate for work, church, you know, wherever, and just every day. Like, they're large enough to still be cute and cool. So I love these a lot. Highly recommend. You guys know I wear hoops every single day, so I was super happy to get these. And also, I don't know if you can see this, but this is a mini twisted hoop from Ana Luisa. Now this one is solid gold, and the reason why I was obsessed is because I did want a cartilage hoop. I usually wear like a diamond earring up there, but I wanted to switch it up. I'm loving gold, so I thought that a hoop would be really cute. And when it comes to like cartilage piercings or nose piercings, which I used to have back in the day, I think it's very important to have a more, you know, sustainable gold piece or real item, because those seem to be a little bit more sensitive, those areas. So I love the fact that this is solid gold, and of course it does come in a pair. And yeah, so these retail for $90 because they are solid gold. So a bit expensive, but very affordable when it comes to real gold. You know what I'm saying? Gold is very expensive right now, period. So I really think that these are a good buy, and you don't have to worry about ever repurchasing them, especially if you don't lose stuff. So, and if you have like a daughter, you know, a daughter, you know, that's like maybe, I don't know, 4, 3, 5, 6, I think these will be beautiful for a little girl. They are very small, so not too much, but if you want your little girl to wear little hoops, these are like the perfect size, you know. And yeah, and also I can't forget my rings. So I'm a very simple jewelry type of girl, and so I've been loving this these two rings here. Now they are off-white trimmed in fine gold, okay? And these are so pretty. I think these are called the Mecca, so I'll link them down below as well. They are adjustable if you can see that. But I love these. You can stack the rings or you can just wear them one by one. They reminded me of the Tiffany's rings. Tiffany does like something like this with the, I can't think of what they call this, but with the colors on the bands of the rings. So I really did like that a lot. And also I just have it stacked with this love ring from Annie and Ani, I think. I was in Tiffany's and I wanted the love ring for Valentine's Day, but when I tried it on, it was just so thin. And of course, you know, fine, it's gold, but it was so thin. I think it was like $2.99. And it was very pliable because they are, you know, adjustable, I think. No, they actually aren't. It was just very thin and pliable. But it was like $2.99 or $2.49 or something like that. So I was like, let me just go and find something else. So I ended up finding this at TJ Maxx, I believe. And instead for Valentine's Day, I got this Louis Vuitton bracelet. And I love this bracelet so much, you guys. Now this is how you can get luxury at a low cost or just affordable cost. So let's say you just want to, you know, dibble and dabble into higher end products and you don't really have the money for a bag or a pair of shoes. Small jewelry pieces that are classic will last you forever. And I love this so much. It's very classic. It's small enough. This is in the 17 size, so I have a small wrist. But this is so cute. I love the gold hardware. They have a ton of different styles, but this one I think was one of the most affordable ones, and it's my favorite actually. I didn't get it because it was the cheapest one. I got it because I liked it, and I think this retails for like $2.45. So this is so nice to me. I always wear it when I wear my LV Pochette Métis. So also I wear this watch all the time. This is not fine jewelry. This is a Nikon, I think Nixon. This is a Nixon watch. So I'll link that below as well. So that covers all of my jewelry. Don't worry, I'll have everything linked below. So if you are interested in purchasing any of the jewelry pieces that I showed you guys today from Ana Luisa or just anything on the website, I highly recommend you trying them out. Use my code BOWS10 and you'll receive $10 off. So any little bit helps and you'll have you a nice piece of jewelry that'll last you forever, you know, at an affordable cost. So next I'm gonna move into beauty products and then we'll get into like the larger items towards the end. Now, I think it was one of my last videos when I did a get ready with me and I answered some of you guys' questions and assumptions, and you guys were commenting on how well my skin looked in that video, and thank you so much. I mean, if you've been following me for a while, you know, like a couple years back I had stress acne and my skin has cleared up tremendously, and I was stuck to like this very strict regimen. It wasn't expensive or anything. I'll have that video linked down below too, but I couldn't really venture out into beauty products that may be for anti-aging or, you know, moisturizing products. But now that my skin is completely healed, I can do that. So I have two Charlotte Tilbury products here. Now these were sent to me, you guys, and Charlotte Tilbury is what I would consider high-end skincare, and I really hate when I get PR that's expensive, especially when it comes to skincare, because if it works, that means I have to keep investing in it. But I'm not mad that I have to buy these two products because they are phenomenal. So the first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue. Now this is a bomb eye cream, you guys. I mean, the packaging is gorgeous. As you can see, it's rose gold. Now these products, in my opinion, are highly emollient and like kind of on the oilier side, but they really do work for my skin, and I have normal to oily skin, so this is amazing for moisturizing under your eye. I mean, I've seen such a difference. I feel that I look a lot more youthful and my concealer goes on well. This is just, it's really good. Again, the Magic Eye Rescue, and it says revives, rejuvenates, and smooths to turn back the clock, you guys. So anything that's gonna reverse damage, I'm all the way here for it. Love this so much. And the other face product that I have is from Charlotte Tilbury as well, and it is the Magic Night Cream. Now, I was really afraid to try this. Again, can you beat this packaging? But I was so scared to try this because when you open this up, you guys, it looks like Vaseline in here. Like this, it looks like Vaseline. And you need, I mean, the smallest size. The smallest size. I just tap my finger on top and I put it all over my face. It is a bit heavy, but it sinks in. Now, if you don't like anything emollient on your face, and usually I don't either because I feel like I'm suffocating. But you guys, when you wake up the next morning, your skin is gonna be so soft and like brand new skin. I don't know what this is, but it says it's instant beauty sleep in a cream elixir. So this stuff works amazing. If you don't buy anything else, I mean, I recommend both of these, but if you have to get something, get this, okay? Trust me, it's gonna maybe feel uncomfortable for some of you when you put it on, but it's amazing. I'll be buying this over and over and over again, especially now that I'm getting a little older. I think this is gonna be amazing for anti-aging because really the key to anti-aging is moisturizing, okay? And we don't need this black to crack. Okay guys, so now we're gonna move into fragrances, and if you've been following me for a while, I hate when people say that, but it's true. If you've been following me, you guys know I'm obsessed with fragrances. And usually, I mean, I'm a fragrance hoarder. I go to like Nordstrom, Saks, and I hoard all of the samples. I get all the high-end samples, the Bonds, the Creeds, all of that stuff. And I try them out and see what I want to buy, Tom Ford, whatever have you. And that helps me to know what I want to invest my money in because fragrances can be very expensive, okay? So I did receive some fragrances from fragrance.com, and I've shopped with them before, and I also picked up my own too. So I want to show you guys a few of those. I'm going to start with the higher end fragrances that I got from fragrance.com. So this first one that I'm going to talk about is from the House of Creed. And this is called Royal Princess Oud. Now, I just love the sound of that. Now, this is a unisex fragrance. Creed does a lot of unisex fragrances, but men probably wouldn't tend to go for this one if they hadn't smelled it first because of the name. But it honestly is a unisex fragrance and it's amazing. So I actually got this because I had met up with one of my girlfriends for happy hour and she had this on and I was obsessed. One thing about me and fragrances is that I love a fragrance that is unique. So you may not walk by and say, oh, you smell so yummy and sweet, but you'll be like, oh my gosh, what do you have on? That's the type of reaction that I enjoy, and that's what I like to smell throughout the day. So that's why I tend to go with higher end fragrances because they are very complex. And this one is no exception. And look at the bottle, like how beautiful is that? Now, if you are familiar with high-end fragrances or Creed, you would know that this retails, especially in the 2.5, around $425. On fragrance.com, I think I picked this up for $150, and it's with a coupon code, so it's more than that if you don't have your coupon code, but I'll definitely leave something in the description box for y'all. But it's a fraction of the cost, to be honest with you. And if you want high end and you don't want to spend thousands on bags and shoes and stuff like that, I would recommend trying a fragrance. And fragrance.com has Bond, they have Creed, they have Tom Ford. I mean, they even have, you know, the lower end, the Versace's, they have the Givenchy's, they have Marc Jacobs. I mean, everything you can think of. And it is authentic. It smells exactly like the sample because I got my sample from Nordstrom, wore it for like a week, and then decided to take the plunge and go for the Big Daddy. So I love this so much, you guys. It's very rich though, okay? It's a rich smelling fragrance. Let me read y'all the note. Okay, so the top notes in this is bitter Sicilian bergamot, rose, sweet violet. The middle notes are jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, iris from Tuscany, and then the base is benzoin from Thailand and Mysore sandalwood. Now, a few of my favorite things to include in a fragrance would be sandalwood, vanilla, and rose. I'm usually not a fan of patchouli or bergamot, but in the higher end fragrances, they tend to have that in there. And I think that's what gives it the complexity. So I love this a lot. I think it's a good spring fragrance, but if you're not into like heavier fragrances, definitely wear this at night or in the winter time. I'm just gonna throw it on today because people would not expect it, and that's just the vibe that I like to give. You know what I'm saying? So love this so much, you guys. It smells amazing. Now this next one was actually sent to me from fragrance.com. Now this is the Tom Ford Grey Vetiver. And again, I had a sample of this at, I got it from Nordstrom, and I wore it a couple times. My boyfriend liked it, I liked it, and this one is geared towards men. So this is a male fragrance, and I think this is the 1.7 fluid ounce. It's beautiful, it's very fresh, and I think that's what makes me feel comfortable with wearing it. But when it dries down, it does smell very masculine. So I would say it wears for like 8 or 9 hours. By the time I got in the bed, I think it was like 11 p.m. I definitely smelled like how I would want to snuggle up with my boyfriend, like the smell of him. That's kind of what that smelled like. So by that time, I'm a bit over it because I don't want to smell like, you know, a fine man in the bed. But during the day, this is amazing. Again, those base notes, when they start coming in, it's very masculine. But I love this for right now. It's kind of like Dolce & Gabbana light blue on steroids, if I can put it into words. And I'll read y'all the notes. So this is the Eau de Parfum, and the notes are sage, grapefruit, orange flower, orris, nutmeg, vetiver, oak moss. And they describe it as elegant, fresh, and charismatic. And that's exactly what this is for a man. But you know, that grapefruit, that sage, the orange flower, it makes it like a sweet, fresh scent. And it really does work. If you like unisex fragrances, give it a try. Go get you a sample, and if you decide to buy it, go to fragrance.com. So a way to save is to share this with your significant other. That way you can both wear it and you'll get your cost per wear, because it still is an expensive fragrance. But I think this retails for like $100 and something, not too bad. But I love the smell of this, and you and your man will be smelling good. And it depends on how, you know, it works with your body chemistry as well. So this next fragrance, I don't know if I would consider this high-end luxury. When I think of luxury, I think of like the Private Blend, Tom Ford's, Creed, Bond, Killian, stuff like that. But this could possibly fall into that because it is kind of a complex scent, but it's much more readily available. And this is Alien by Thierry Mugler. And I love this. This is a re-up for me. And I had the travel size. I purchased it from Sephora. But then I got this one. I got the 1 ounce from fragrance.com. This is one that I only wear at night, but I always get a ton of compliments when I do wear this. I love it so much. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this. This is not a new fragrance by any means, but it just smells so good. And if you want to just run to Sephora or somewhere to pick up a fragrance, this would be the one that I would recommend, because again, it's complex without having to be like luxury private blend. You know what I'm saying? I love this. And it probably won't scare men off either, because some of the higher end brands, if the guys are not familiar with complex scents, they may be like, what you got on? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't for them anyway. But this one probably wouldn't scare them. They may like, I think that they would take a little bit more to this one. So this one is a part of the floral family, and that's probably why I like it, but it does have that heaviness to it. It's a warm floral, and I love warm scents. So the key notes are jasmine, sambac, cashmere wood, and amber grit. So they say that it is a floral woody amber fragrance, and that's exactly how I would describe it. It's beautiful, it's sexy, perfect for date night, nighttime, going out with your girls. It lasts a long time on me. I don't feel like a lot of fragrances give me good projection, but this one does. People smell it from a mile away on me, and I only have to put on a little bit. With the lighter fragrances or ones that are a little bit more citrusy, I usually have to spray those on my clothes for people to smell them, but of course I can always smell them. So love this, highly recommend. Now, and the last one that I have from fragrance.com is the Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs. Now, I have loved the Oh So Fresh by Marc Jacobs for years. That's always been my summer scent. It's so fresh. I can wear a ton of it, and just, it smells so sweet, fruity, fresh. It's not nauseating sweet. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think you can wear it if you're 18 and you can wear it if you're 50, 60 years old. It's just a beautiful scent. But this time I wanted to try something different. So I picked up the Daisy Dream. And it's a part of the Daisy line, but you know, he does a lot of different variations of these. So I got the little one because I wasn't sure. And I remember having a sample before that I really liked. This one is a lot more sweet. But it still does have that floral, sweet girl. I won't say sweet. It has that innocence about it, which I really do love, especially for spring. I don't know. I just envision this like when I'm wearing like my pastels and stuff like that. So I love this. The price point on this is very affordable. You're looking at about 60 bucks, maybe even cheaper. So this is another floral, and it's a fruity floral like I mentioned, and it has blackberry, jasmine flower, and white wood. But this is really good, especially if you're looking for something very affordable for the spring and summer. Highly recommend. I figure I might as well just go ahead and tell y'all what I have on my wish list for fragrances next, and it's gonna be the Kilian Good Girl Gone Bad. Love that. I have a sample that I'm trying out, and also the Mason Francis Kurtjian, I do not know how to pronounce this name, and it is the Baccarat Rouge 540. If I butchered this name, look, forgive me. I will link it down below. It's one of those high-end luxury complex fragrances. I've been wearing that for about 3 or 4 days, and I'm absolutely obsessed. So this is definitely next to buy, and I think this retails for like $320 for the smaller size, and then $500 for the bigger. I always get the small sizes when it comes to these very strong complex fragrances, because you don't need a lot at all, and they last me just fine. And fragrances do get old, y'all, so you don't want to have them in your collection for like 10 years. Okay, so now we're gonna move into the part you guys have probably been waiting for, which is like the shoes and stuff like that. I know y'all love y'all some shoes just like I do, so let's get started. So first of all, before we even get started, I'm just gonna say shop smart, because there are so many ways that you can get deals on high-end luxury. You can shop at Nordstrom Rack, Saks Off Fifth. You can go to Farfetch.com. They sometimes have, depending on your size, cheaper items. Louis V. Aroma, The Outnet, or you can go secondhand, like Fashion File, The Real, stuff like that. So first of all, I just want to say, anything that you see, search it on the internet first before you just walk into the store and pick it up. Now, if you got it like that, by all means, girl, because sometimes I like to get that feeling too. And if you feel me, you feel me. You know, sometimes it's just nice to go in and just drop the cash on whatever you want. You know, that is a good feeling for me, because I know I work hard for, you know, my money. So I do like to get that feeling too. But most of the time I still get the same. I feel even better when I get a deal, you know. So I said all that to say, these are a pair of Christian Louboutins that I picked up at Nordstrom Rack. Nordstrom Rack has been amazing to me for the past like 2 to 3 months. I did not know about this, but apparently Nordstrom Rack has this sale where they do it, I guess, quarterly. And they have all of these high-end items, you guys, for like literally a fraction of the cost. I saw Louboutins for $200, $180. I mean, my Valentino Rockstud Slingbacks, I got those on sale for like $150 during that time. So these I got for $199. Now these are suede, they are fuchsia, and these are called the Spinetita. I will leave that down below. And these are in the 100 heel height. I got these in a size 38. And yeah, I actually got these in a 38 and a half, and they fit me nice. You guys know Christian Louboutins are not the most comfortable shoes. These are an exception. The heel height is nice. It's thicker than like the pumps, and it also has a very small hidden platform here. Now, would I have paid full price for these? Absolutely not, just because they are kind of out there and they will get outdated, and pink is not a part of my personal aesthetic. But for right now, I think I could wear these because color is really in, and I love this like raspberry fuchsia color. So I think these are really, really cute. They're comfortable, and you know, it's like you can wear these for the winter, you can wear them spring, So I just think it's a really good deal. And for $1.99, can you really beat that for a Loube? Like, gorgeous shoes, gorgeous. Now I have a pair of Chanel's, and these are not new by any means. I think my mom got me these for Christmas in like 2016. But these are just the black espadrilles. And to me, when she first got these for me, I mean, I love them, but they hurt across the top of the, on one foot. Just right here, it digs into your foot after a few hours of wear. And it's only on one foot, so I don't know if my foot swells throughout the day, which I'm not used to that. But this may cause that because this is so high up. But yeah, I've been wearing these a ton lately and I'm loving them. They're very comfortable. I've broken them in, and I got these in a 38. Definitely could have went to a 38.5. So I would recommend you sizing up if you're in the market to purchase the Chanel espadrilles. But mom, you know you were ahead of your time, girl, because they are everything now. And that is one thing about buying like luxury products. If you're into luxury or high-end goods, when you buy the classic pieces, they will last you for years, okay? So I've had these 3 years and they have more years to go. And the more that the leather gets worn and soft, the better they're gonna be. I mean, I love these so much. They're very discreet. The Chanel emblem is on there, but it's not like in your face, you know? And they have these in all different types of fabrics and colorways. So I would recommend these. I think they retail at the time, let's see, I keep all my receipts. So they retailed at the time for $725. I don't know what they retail for now. I won't be able to link Chanel shoes in the description box, but I can leave you the style number. Maybe that'll help you. But yeah, love these. Would highly recommend. Perfect for spring and summer as well. And if you get them in a lighter color, you know. But these I like because they're black and I can wear them in the when it's like fall and spring and summer. So yeah, love these. So a recent pair that I've picked up are the Dior Slingbacks, you guys. Now I've worn these and I love them. Now these are the Slingbacks from Dior, and they have the crystals going all around the slingback strap, you know, and they have the little bow on the side. I just love the heel height of these because it's not too high and it's just such a ladylike shoe, but because it does have the rhinestones on them, it just makes it gives it a little bit of edge. They're also the mesh with the polka dot. Now these come in the plain leather with the white slingback. They also come in a fabric as well. Now they have the nude ones that look like this, but I wouldn't recommend them if you're dark skinned. I don't like that nude for us, but if you're lighter, the nude pair of these are so beautiful for spring. And Dior has really just been doing it lately, so I wanted to get a piece. I really am into now the Lady Dior bag, but before I was not. I just wasn't into that bag, but I tried it on when I was in Atlanta and it is $3,000 or $4,000. Chanel price is very expensive, and I've been looking for one pre-loved. But when I felt that leather, the lambskin, it was just so supple, so beautiful, and it's so ladylike. But with the silver hardware, I just think it gives it a little bit of roughness. And y'all know I like to mix my street with my sweet. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be getting that bag soon, but we'll see, we'll see. That's a savings, you know, wish list type of thing. But I had to get something Dior, so I went ahead and picked up the shoes. I'm a shoe girl, so love these. And you can wear them with anything, really. You don't have to feel like you have to get Dior stuff because you got Dior shoes. Now we're moving on to the newer purchases, and I posted on Instagram stories when I was in Atlanta and you guys were wondering what I got. I'm probably gonna disappoint some of y'all because I tried on a ton of things, but I only got 2 things. So this is from Saks. I haven't worn these yet, and I'm on a Chanel kick, y'all. I'm on a Chanel kick, and that's not a good kick to be on, okay? So I picked up a pair of Chanels. Y'all probably already know what they are, and I'll leave the like number down in the description box because I think this colorway was exclusive to Saks. I have not been able to find them anywhere in this colorway. And I was obsessed. Like when I tried these on, I went for something else, but when I tried these on, it was love at first sight, and I had to get them. So here they are, y'all. Let me just give them their just due. Let me take all the little paper out. And these are a beautiful mule. It's just something about a Chanel. The quality, the craftsmanship is phenomenal. These are the sequin or beaded Chanel shoes. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And though they look white in the viewfinder, they are, but they are that pearlescent white. Yeah, they're like that pearlescent lambskin that Chanel does, and it just makes it that much more special. These are so cute to me, you guys. I love these. They're very comfortable, and I felt okay with getting these because I was gonna go for like a crazy shoe. I really went down there for this Giuseppe's with the watches on them. They retail for like $1,900, very expensive, and I wanted to try those on. When I did love them, but I fell in love with these, and I think it's because, first of all, I'm on a Chanel kick. These are so beautiful, so ladylike, so clean. And also, look at the little heel. It's gonna be walkable. I can get my cost per wear out of these. With the Giuseppe's, I knew I would not get my cost per wear, but it was just something that I kind of wanted to have in my, you know, collection to look at and wear because they were very comfortable. But these definitely won, and these retail for $1,100. Now, usually Chanel flats, or not flats, usually Chanel like simple shoes go for like $9 to $980 or $950 or something like that. These were a little bit more expensive, and I guess it was because of the beading embellishment there. But yeah, $1,100 is quite a bit of money to pay for some slides, but I'll have these for years to come. I love them a lot, so you really can't tell me nothing about these. These are like my babies, and I did get these true to size 7.5. Okay, so I'm obsessed with these shoes. And another reason why I lean towards the Chanel shoes is because I have my Gabrielle backpack. I don't know why it's showing up so shiny on camera, but I have my Gabrielle backpack, and this is the small size, and I got this pre-loved. So again, if you're interested like in purchasing high-end luxury, definitely try Preloved to get you some coins saved, okay? But yeah, I thought that this would be really cute with that because street and sweet. The shoes are kind of sweet, but still trendy because they do have the logo on them. This is a little bit more street, but it's Chanel, so it's always sweet. And I can also wear this with my espadrilles as well. So I'm not usually a backpack girl, but the thing about the Gabrielle backpack, if you know, you can wear it a ton of different ways. So you can wear it crossbody. If you notice, it looks like a bucket bag. You can do a ton of different things with this, so I'm obsessed. And last but not least, y'all, the big old Louis Vuitton bag that everybody wanted to know. What bag did you get? What bag did you get? Girl, let me just tell you a little bit about me. When I'm spending a good coin, and when I say a good coin, I mean from $6 to thousands of dollars. Okay, when I'm spending a good coin, I am a princess. I want all the works. Okay, so Saks kind of upset me with this regular little Saks bag because the Chanel boutique was right inside of Saks next to it, and they would not give me my Chanel bag or my Camellia, and I was upset about that. Okay, but Louis Vuitton had their own little boutique in Saks, and they did me right. So the bow fell off. This is the box that they gave me, you guys, and you guys know it's the magnetic box. It's huge, okay, but it's not a bag in here. It's a pair of sneakers, y'all, and these are a pair of sneakers that I actually went to get because they are never in stock where I live. And I've been wanting these. These are called the runway sneaker, and the ones that I was thinking about getting are the front row sneakers just with the simple V on them. But you guys know that the dad sneaker trend is really in, and just like Nikes and Reeboks, all of that is really in. So these are not very chunky, but they're very sleek, and they give you more of a sneaker vibe. You know, then the other ones look more like Stan Smiths, and I have some actual Stan Smiths in white, so I figured why not just pick these up. and I'm upset. Now, one thing I did not know is that half of this is a platform in here, y'all. So it works out for me because y'all know I'm only like 5'5'1". I don't know, I may be shrinking, but it's a platform. It's very shallow in there. So it gives me a ton of height, probably about 2 inches, and I'm not mad at it. Love these so much. They're so clean, just so pretty. And I love the little hint of monogram that they have on there. Very nice white tennis shoe. I love a good fresh pair of white kicks. Like, it's my thing. And then they have the gold hardware on the back, and it has the LV on it. I mean, just the craftsmanship of this shoe is absolutely insane. Okay, so this is what I got. I just told her to give me all the frills when it came to packaging, and she obliged. So love these so much. I actually wore these today and I was not disappointed. That was my first time wearing them. They're very comfortable. I will say size down in these. I had to go to a 7 in these, and I'm a 7.5. But the 7.5 was literally flipping off of my foot because it is a heavier shoe. It's not heavy like the Balenciaga Triple S, but it's heavier because that platform is in there. So just keep that in mind. But if you're in the market for a high-end shoe that you can kind of wear all the time, I would recommend this one, or the front row, or the front row sneaker, yes. But this one comes in a few different colorways. They do have the reverse monogram with the all white. They also have this in all black with the monogram, and they also have it in the damier azur with pink on them as well. So love these, and these retailed for $815. So yeah. Bye. All right, you guys, so that concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely a long one, so give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, because these are like my favorite types of videos to watch, as I mentioned earlier. And if you do give me a thumbs up, I'll know that you are interested in me sharing more of my purchases. I tend to kind of stick to what I know y'all like, which is the hauls and stuff. You know, and affordable hauls. But if you're interested in knowing like the things that I'm loving at the moment, or just maybe higher end purchases that I've saved for, then thumbs up the video so I'll know. And I'll link everything that I can in the description box. So if you have made it to the end of this long video, you are in luck, and I appreciate you. And because I appreciate you, I'm going to be giving you guys a pair of these twisted hoops. And I went for the ones that are fully gold because I just figured, you know, y'all deserve a little piece of luxury in your life. And they are $90 and they're very small. So you may not feel like you want to spend that kind of money on them, but you may want them. So I just figured I would give these to y'all. So here are the rules, very simple. You must be following me on Instagram at PocketsandBows. You must be a subscriber before today of my YouTube channel, okay? And I will be checking. And you also need to tell me why you subscribed to my channel, what you love the most about the channel, and leave street but sweet in your comment, because that to me describes my personal style. So I'll know if you guys stay to the end, and I mentioned that throughout the video as well. So, you know, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. Definitely leave that in the comment section, and I'll do a random draw and give these to one of my lovely subbies. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, for supporting me. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. So I will talk to you on my next one. Bye.